this time around to do the intro because we finally figured out that when I click go, it's go.
Also, you were busy taking selfies, so we are late, okay?
We are late by a minute, everyone. I know that no one is stressing over that, but
We have serious fans that are waiting to log on and participate in the chat. So the fact that you have left them stranded there is crazy.
crazy talk. I do apologize. But we're live and thriving, which is great news. Have you noticed I have changed my location today?
You seem to be on the floor.
Sitting on a cushion on the floor, correct.
You are lower, but yeah, you have changed your background.
Yeah, you know what? I just was feeling like I needed a little change, so here we are.
Fair enough.
But guess what? Your not your favorite tournament, but the tournament that you have, the only golf tournament that you've been to,
Hmm.
is currently also live, which is exciting. And I'm surprised you're not even wearing your hat today. I
Because
actually found the mug.
I didn't know that it was happening right now. I mean, you mentioned that it was
I
going
literally
on.
posted about you and the hat.
I know, but coach, I'm all over the
Coach,
shop. I
Coach,
didn't
he's
realize
not paying attention ever,
me.
everybody.
Okay, wait. So how long is it going? Is it this week?
This week, it's a week. You know, tournaments are a week. I know what. Did you know? I will explain how a tournament works because
No, no,
clearly
don't bother. Don't bother.
nothing is going into
Nothing's
this.
going in right now. It's
I
fine.
have actually I have a few fun updates about what's happening there. So that'll be good. If you're joining us on the live, thanks for joining us. Okay, so today we're going to talk a bunch of different sports like we always do. Lots has happened in tennis. A lot of panic on my end watching Djokovic and Draper play last night. So we'll definitely get into that. F1, they're in Shanghai, so not too many updates, but we'll talk about F1 Paralympics. They're still in Milan, so we're going to update you on the Paralympics and how absolutely cool it is. Um, what else do we have? I have some golf updates, and then, of course, my brother's going to hit me with something random that I probably haven't heard of that's going on in the world that I should know about. So
Yeah.
that is from the sidelines, and let's get started.
I actually have some stuff for you. Should I,
Like
should
straight
I
away.
start? Yeah, because basically
Wow.
you kind of were like, what are we talking about today? We have tennis, but like what else is going on in the world of sports? And I thought, you know what? What if I Googled what's
You
going
Google
on?
search what's happening in the world of sport.
Yeah. Well, I Googled and I typed in what's going on, and guess what it says? Guess what the next line is?
Sports.
No, what's going on in Iran? I'm like, okay,
Oh,
no,
jeez.
not that. We're gonna go with sports. So
Let's keep this light. This
I'm gonna
podcast must be light and fun.
I'm gonna put a quick one on you to see what if you really know what the heck's going on in
Okay, tell me.
sports. Okay, here we go.
Go.
It says the old Google
You're gonna
says,
name the sport category. Now I have to tell you
of
what's happening.
course, of course.
Okay,
Yeah,
go.
it's just two lines. It says NFL free agency. Key
Yeah.
moves include Ravens signing Trey
Well, I thought you were gonna
Hendrickson.
get me to guess.
No, I just
Please,
want to know if
really,
you
just tell
know.
me.
I'm gonna tell you, and then you can tell me if you know anything about it.
No, but okay, fine, whatever. Do
Well,
it your
did
way.
you? I don't know who any of these people are or what's going on here. It says Um, key moves include Ravens signing Trey Hendrickson, Commanders adding talent, and QB Daniel Jones staying with the Colts. The Bills restructured
You know
Josh.
what? You can just stop there. You don't even know what you're saying right now.
I
You're
literally, it's
repeating
like
like
speaking
words.
foreign language. Do you know what any of this
You
means?
know, here's the thing. This podcast is all sports except NFL. This
Okay,
is really
moving on.
sad for most people that are obsessed with the NFL because we just don't know too much about it. So how can I talk about it? The only thing we
Perfect.
spoke about the Super Bowl was
Bad Bunny. Okay,
we
let's try
spoke
this.
nothing else. Oh,
Let me,
and also no, the other thing we did talk about was that the owner of the Seahawks was a woman. That's
right.
good news.
Okay, let me see where you're at with here. World Baseball Classic.
Okay, so Canada, that's one of my things to talk about today. Canada and US play each other in the semifinals, and it's the first time that Canada's ever made it.
Okay, so you did know.
One for me.
Okay, NHL. The PWHL is
Oh,
reported.
that's the Women's Hockey League.
One
And
moment.
the Golden Eyes is the Vancouver team.
Okay, and they're reporting record-breaking attendance while Toronto Maple Leafs Chris Tanev and Oilers Matthias Janmark
Sure.
are out with injury. So yeah, the PWHL is reporting
Yep.
record-breaking attendance. Probably has to do with all the Olympic stuff and all the
No.
out there.
Well, yes, because yes and yes, maybe yes and no. Maybe just brought a lot more awareness to people in Canada in general to be like, hey, you were cheering for the women Canadian national team. Do you know they play in a league and they're amazing and it's super competitive, but also they play, oh, so do the American girls, right? The Americans also,
Mhm.
so there's Canadian and American teams. So yeah, it's huge. I went to the first ever game in Vancouver. Incredible, more hyped than, no offense to the Canucks, but like they're also doing much better than the Canucks.
Is
The
that when
women's,
they
I was,
played Seattle? Was that the games? Toronto.
yeah, biggest attendance for like women's hockey.
Would you say I was also there?
You were not there.
Oh, was I not? Well, that was the basketball game. You're
You're so insane. That was the Toronto game. And everybody, he thought Arsenal were pink. I mean,
Listen, at least I'm pretty and the ring light is on. Okay, did you know? Did you know? Speaking of
those are all
hockey,
true facts for you. Pretty
did
and ring
you
light.
did you know that I think it was
First
last
of all,
Saturday,
I'm 2 for 3. I didn't know anything about NFL. Keep
of
going.
course. Did you know last Saturday, Connor Story? Does that name ring a bell to you at all? Do you know who that is? Connor Story, the lead actor of Heated Rivalry, the show you
Oh, I
still
was
have,
gonna say I have no clue what that means. Okay,
right?
yeah,
He was on Saturday Night Live. He
cool.
was the host. He did the opening monologue, and you should actually watch it because
Is it good?
he it's great because he talks about how he's so excited, like it's crazy that he gets this opportunity, but the coolest part was the US hockey drama, men's women's, had just happened, and because he's in a hockey show, he then does his opening monologue, and he brings on the two big guys from the US men's hockey team with their gold medals and their thing. So they do a little bit. Those
Did they
guys are
apologize? Just tell me they apologize. That's all I want to hear.
no, what would they apologize about? They're doing a bit. They're like, "Hey, we haven't really seen your show, but does it have to do with like, is it fun?" It was funny. They make a joke about how is it about hockey. He's like, "Yeah, something about that." And he's like, "Oh, I see that you lost your tooth." And he goes, "Yeah, but like, does that happen in your show?" And he makes a reference to like, "Yeah, you blow your
Okay.
back out or you blow." Anyway, that happens.
Okay, so it's good. That
The audience
happened.
kind of claps. No, then the two lead women from the hockey team show up beside them, and the applause, that's why you need
Was
to watch it,
insane.
is 500 times louder. They are the crowd basically goes crazy, and SNL has a really small studio. They go absolutely nuts, and then
So the
again,
women's team,
and
they're
the
just like
women
behind
just
them
like look great at the end. They're all kind of like together and have a little hug. Like it's a really nice way to tie
to
that
bring it all
whole
together.
thing. And yeah, it
Smart.
was whoever came up with all that. It was quite nice. So
The
yeah, you
people
should
that
watch
wrote
the
the
opening
script,
monologue
smart.
because it's quite good. Okay, I want to keep moving on. NBA and basketball. Do you know what's going on? The Knicks recently defeated the Raptors. The NCAA college basketball conference tournaments are producing high stakes games with teams
Well,
like
it's March Madness. Is I don't know if you know what that means, but like in March is like the biggest college basketball tournament. At times it generates more revenue than the NBA games, and also the diehard college fans. Like I went to UCF when the team wasn't that good, but that stadium would still fill up with just students.
Mm.
Um, I went to UCF for my master's during Marcus Jordan era. So Michael Jordan would casually show up, but he would like obviously always come in through a secret entrance and sit like all the way up top in the suite. But I got to like randomly just meet him like that way.
Because
Um,
Marcus Jordan played for the
for
basketball
UCF,
team, and
University of Central Florida.
UCF is University. Yeah, okay, Central Florida.
And
Okay,
I was the graduate assistant to like the men's team where you had to like work. So I would host alumni events for them. Fun fact for you in the Did You Knows, I
oh,
was the first ever woman that they hired for the men's basketball team at UCF
what were you doing for them?
because I came from my undergrad. I was also the first ever woman they ever hired, and at that time, this coach named Rolly Massimino, who was a really big deal, may he rest in peace, in college basketball. and he won a championship with Villanova. It was like a big thing. So if you were like a college basketball fan, you like knew who he was. Anyway, so I helped him in my undergrad, and he didn't want to hire me, and I convinced him because he's like, I've never hired a woman. I'm like, well, times are changing, sir. And this is what was this? '06. So then in '08, I went to UCF for my master's, and the same concept. So like in '09, I feel like they finally came around. And yeah, I was the first ever woman that they hired. So I didn't do anything with their practices. I was mostly like on the back end helping the ops person. So when they wanted to host like alumni events for the old players, events, or like there's a whole bunch of things that I was doing just to help out. But I was never like, did you see usually in basketball practice people like rebounding and anything to do physically with the basketball? I wasn't
You
doing
weren't you weren't front facing. You were behind the scenes.
like, yeah, I wasn't a coach, right? So I wouldn't be front
Right.
facing. I was a
But
graduate assistant.
they still wouldn't hire women even
Yeah,
from behind the
because
scene.
the coaches just were like so old school in like the way of thinking and stuff. Now everything has changed. Anyways, that's a fun fact. What else do you have for your fun
Well,
fact?
fun fact for you, Marcus Jordan dated Larsa Pippen from Housewives of Miami for
Correct.
many years, and it was
Many
quite
years. I don't think it was many years. I
oh,
think you have that fact wrong.
even you know that, and it was quite a tumultuous roller coaster on that show, and it did end,
Oh, did he
unfortunately.
come on the show?
He was on the show, yeah. He was
I
on
know
like
Marcus. He's a really nice guy. Like,
he's so nice, yeah.
yeah,
He
he's
was,
so
yeah.
nice.
He's lovely, yes.
You just get sometimes you can just get caught up in the wrong people, wrong timing, and then it's just obviously media. Like they're gonna make you look super great on anything. No.
No, he's the nicest. You've only ever
Yeah.
said the
He's
best
he's a
things
really
about
nice
him.
guy. He's super
Yeah,
generous, just a nice person, actually.
yeah.
Just getting
So
caught up in some bad
that was just a little
situations.
Housewives tidbit information for you. Not sure if you knew that, but I feel like you knew that because you've heard me talk about
I know, but
Devin.
I want to know what else is on your sports. What's up? Because I have a lot
Oh
of things to
my
talk
God.
about today.
In terms of international, it says Formula One is gearing up for Chinese Grand Prix, the
That I did
new
know. We're going to talk
regulation
about that a
talks.
little bit.
Oh, and it also says the Canadian women's basketball narrowly lost to Turkey in the FIBA World Cup qualifier.
Oh,
Hmm,
I didn't know they were playing that actually.
there you go. And in Paralympics, it says the action continues with Canadian success in cross country skiing.
Can't wait to talk about that.
Do you have tidbits and information on that?
I know, but you're going to talk a little bit about para.
Oh, am I?
Oh, we're going to talk about a little bit of the Olympics. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Get to it. That was my
Um,
little snapshot up from the old Google.
that's a good one. I did not know about the women's basketball. That's kind of fun to know that that's happening.
Hmm.
Let me hit you with a few of my. Let's just start with F1 really quick, super fast. I don't have too much to share because maybe I just didn't do good enough research, or my algorithm just wasn't sharing much. A couple of things. This really cool like video of Lewis showed up on my feed. He is exploring China. He went straight away from Australia. He took his mom, he said, and they landed in Shanghai, and then he's been just exploring certain parts. To be fair, the video that they showed, that he where he was standing, and there was a big mountain and like what looked like either glacier water or just like lake water, looked like he was in Vancouver. I had to double take two or three times thinking, is he doing something in BC with Lululemon? Like, have they brought him for a hike and he's talking? So I had to unmute to listen to what he was saying. And I'm like, huh, that's cool. So I don't know if he was promoting China and kind of helping people understand what a vast country it is. And there's so many layers and just beauty within the country itself. Obviously, China gets a bad like rap just in general about just like
Well,
things.
people probably just think it's densely populated,
Yeah.
busy, polluted,
And
all
we're
that
just
stuff.
ignorant, I think, about it. Like we don't really. I think the major North American population who didn't grow up in China and never has visited probably doesn't understand the scope of how North and South are so different in terms of cuisine, people, the way they look, just like in India too. So I feel like it's.
Did
Mm,
you know, and I could be so wrong here, but did you know that the movie Avatar, the landscape, like, how they're in these like floating islands and stuff, it's inspired by the Chinese topography. There's like a part of China that has a
I
similar.
did not know. That's
I am
pretty
going to
cool.
quickly Google while
You
you,
Google while I tell
I
you some
swear.
F1 tea. Make sure your facts are correct. So let me quickly tell you F1 Max. Did you know that he's trying to retire?
Is this whole episode a did you know?
Maybe not. So Max is trying to retire because he's having issues with FIFA and the rules. To be fair, I don't know exactly what the rule is with this new car that they've built that he absolutely hates, and he thinks it's so boring and the car's not fast and blah blah blah. Classic Max.
Mm.
And he is like, it's he's like, I this is what he said. I don't even bother doing the simulator. I'm currently on, like, not an Xbox, but a Switch or a Wii or whatever, like a handheld device, and I'm currently playing Mario Kart because that's
Oh,
more entertaining. Did you
oh,
know that the mushrooms are actually easy to get, but like the purple something is hard? Bro, he's talking about he's getting paid millions,
did
one of
you
the
just
highest
say
paid athletes and F1 drivers, talking about Mario Kart, something that I as a child enjoyed playing and probably haven't touched since childhood.
we all love Mario Kart? Are you
Yeah.
kidding?
But like in an interview, and he's like, yeah, I don't want to leave. I love the team. I love the people. I love the engineers. But
He's
the
crying over his
FIA is
car.
the FIA is gonna have to do something where they're gonna have to figure it out. And they are working. It sounds like they're working with me indirectly. He's kind of saying like they're working to figure out how they can change that.
Max is a baby, and we've all known that. And we're moving
Damn, we
past
went there.
because I need you to know that I was right.
About Avatar.
Yeah, exactly. It says the iconic surreal landscapes depict the floating Hallelujah Mountains of Pandora were heavily inspired by real life Zhangjiajie National Forest Park in Henan Province in China.
Oh, very
I
cool.
freaking knew it.
That's
Anyway,
cool.
China is gorge. We gotta go.
I also want to let you know that Max, in that same interview, decided to tell us he was trying to drop the F bomb, but then caught himself.
Oh,
And he decided to say, oh, well, you know what I mean. He's like, it's 5K if you swear. And so like some driver beside him, which they didn't show us who it was like, what do you mean? He's like, yo, they've increased our fines if you swear to 5K. And then he proceeds to tell us, I don't know if it's for the word or for the sentence. I mean,
oh,
the fact that he's overthought that is so insane to me.
it was an unhinged
He's going to pay
interview
the
from the
5K, but everyone's like, absolutely not. I'm going to try and watch my words. I don't want to pay this 5K fine, which is funny.
5K for them at that rate is not that big of
Like
a deal for.
$50 for us, kind of.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
five. No, it's $5 for them. Not even. It's like
Well,
50.
I mean, sure. I like to say
Okay, so Max was being a baby, great, and he plays Mario Kart versus actually
actually doing
doing,
his
yeah,
simulator
his
stuff.
job. Okay, perfect.
Correct. All
Yeah,
right, let's move on to Paralympics and Milan.
beautiful.
Last episode, I was very upset the
Good.
fact that they weren't showing us anything of the Paralympics on TV. And yeah, let me go to my saved. What do you have? Do you have anything for the Paralympics that you want to share?
Um,
What did you find in your findings today?
you know what? I was googling away on the Paralympics piece, but yeah, I feel like even the coverage is kind of not.
Black.
Yeah, it's not the best. It said
Why?
Latvia won its first ever Paralympic medal. So that was good. It and also one of the other things. Oh, I'm gonna get this wrong. The skiers, I believe, she won gold medal and gold, silver, and bronze. She won it all. I know
Dang,
that.
that's
I just
cool.
don't know her name, but she
Okay,
is.
how about
An,
this one? How about Canada won 4-1 over Czech in hockey?
okay.
You see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so that's really cool. Remember how last week I was telling you how they're on like a sled and how the hockey teams, because they can't jump over the boards, their bench is essentially a piece of ice. And so
Hmm.
they kind of just like slide in and slide out, and then their glass, what would be covered up, is a glass piece for them to sit and watch. If you didn't get to
Hmm.
watch last week's episode, I mean Monday's episode, please go ahead and do that. And at this point, I will also say, if you are listening, please give this podcast a
Oh.
thumbs up if you can. Give it 5 stars. If you want to drop a comment on like, what are you watching? What are you really excited about? That would also be super helpful. If you want to share with anyone,
Oh my
not going to
God!
be
It's a full
upset.
promo. It's a full plug. It's a full
You
promo.
know what? It needs to be a full plug. Another really cool, fun thing was, remember how we spoke about I think it's the first year where they're having maybe a mixed curling team. So
Hmm.
this part I was kind of confused about, but it's also great. It says Team Canada remains undefeated in wheelchair curling. That
Hmm.
and they beat Sweden. But I thought it was the first year for them to have a mixed team. So that was, I'm like, undefeated. Okay, how many have we played? Maybe they're just always undefeated. I don't know. How about this one? If you're watching, you can see this, but this is how curling works with Paralympics. And I just need you to look, how incredible is this? They hold his wheelchair
Mm.
as he uses, I don't know what the stick is called, the stick to push the rock.
Hmm.
And
But
it's
boom.
kind of an aim game. Like it's an aim game because over there you have sweepers, right? Sweeping all
Yeah.
the way through to make it go fast and stuff. You have one person on the other end. But it's different strategy. It's same but different. I don't know. I just like the whole thing gives me goosebumps. I just find it all so fascinating. I think that they're incredible athletes, and I'm still very upset that it is just not shown as much.
It is disappointing that it's not really featured
Yeah,
on.
it's really devastating. Did you have anyone else you wanted to kind of highlight? Oh, what are the standings? What are the standings?
Oh, I did have that. Okay, I was also going to say that Canada plays China in hockey in the semifinals. So
Men's,
that
women's.
men's.
That's cool.
And speaking of China, currently they're leading the medals with 27, and Canada is 14th with 10.
Right.
So we've got a ways to go.
Yeah,
But
I
I'm pretty sure it
just,
comes to an end this Sunday, does it not?
yeah,
It'll be the end, yeah.
I think it's
So,
10 days.
oh, right, it's not a full 2 weeks.
And I can look at,
Mm,
I don't know.
go
I
for
don't want to
googling.
confirm or deny it. You can
Oh,
Google, but I'm pretty sure last week when I was doing the Did You Knows, I feel like it said 10 days.
all right. Okay. I will continue. How many days?
Anyways, I'm just now scrolling through CB Sports. Let me hit you guys with some other fun facts. So that's Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk. I already hit you with my baseball fact, the one fact that I had. The one other fact I did want to hit you with, which showed up on my feed here, but let me pull it up for the people. It was a basketball fun fact,
Oh.
and I don't really get into basketball. Oh shoot. Um Too much. But there's a Miami Heat player
Mm-hmm.
whose girlfriend actually also plays basketball in the WNBA, who's an incredible athlete.
Okay.
She's, I feel like, won more awards than he has. And oh, there we go. I just wanted to bring it up and not give it away.
Oh my God.
Let's see. I want you to see this. He They
Mm-hmm.
call him Bam. Bam, scored by himself in one game 83 points.
What does that mean for someone who doesn't watch basketball and doesn't understand basketball?
83 points. Usually a game could be 83 points for
Coach,
the whole game.
I need you to not yell because you
I
are
am
yelling again.
yelling
You
because
are yelling.
you don't have the appreciation, I feel like, right now.
No, I am asking for our massive, massive audience, global audience that would like to know what 83 points means for
Especially
basketball
in
game.
basketball, some teams for a full game can just um, have 83 points.
Plot twist, I'm aware of that.
Oh, you're just asking for others?
Yes,
Got it.
yes.
So, let's just say he's the second person in the world that he beat Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant had a game where he shot 81 points.
Wow.
And so he's just beat Kobe. So there was a couple of things. One, you're not missing much. Like everything's just just going in, right? Like
Well,
I would love to
wait,
see
hang
his
on, what's
mate.
it doing? What's it doing?
It's a swish noise, you know? Swish, swish. It was a so those are my swish noises.
Uh-huh.
Um, I would love to know his miss ratio. I feel like it's going to be very small. But then at the same time, you always should be giving credit to the team.
Of course.
Because think about it, they kept passing the ball to him and knowing he had the chance to make history and not hogging the ball and be like, no, well, no, I want to score my 2 points as well.
Right.
And so they essentially would constantly put him into position to where he had the advantage of scoring. But again, he had to make the shot. Everyone has the advantage of scoring, but you have to make the shot.
Mm.
So I just think that that is so, so impressive. It's insane what's happening over here. Oh, they like typed his name out on Google. Oh, that's fun. If you're watching on the screen, it's just like the whole thing. There we go. I think, was it Chamberlain?
That's amazing. Wait, so who beat who?
Will Chamberlain scored 100 points to the left. This
Oof,
is like pre-Jordan era.
that is great.
And Bam scored 83 and Kobe scored 81. I remember when Kobe scored 81. We
Uh,
were like we weren't young. It was like what we were like in our maybe 20s. So that was a big deal when he did that and people were freaking out. He scored 83 points. It's just too much. It's just too much. And
that
of
is
course the internet went crazy. There's his girlfriend. His big well, they support each other so much. So she's like let's see if there's like a static. There we go. She's MVP, won championships. She's like the best WNBA player in the world. And so for her to be there as well, anyways, it's all just like it's super cute. So if you're a Miami Heat fan, it was a very, very great day for you. If you're just a basketball fan, that's incredible. You got to witness somebody in our life, we got to witness two people that have scored over 80 points, which is massive.
that
So
is
that's my
amazing.
basketball update for you. I know you don't like you're not too into it, so
I like basketball. It's really fun to watch live. I'm
yeah.
into it.
So that's crazy. That's like just beyond craziness. I want to share another fun like not off topic per se,
Okay,
but
while you do
I
that,
just feel like you won't know this.
okay.
Ludacris.
Oh my God, you are just. I was gonna quickly interject. I was frantically googling how long the Milan Olympics are for, and for some reason in Google, like it just wasn't giving me an answer. It's like day 3 of the Paralympics. I'm like, good grief, just tell me how long this thing is.
So I can
I
tell
finally,
you.
no, I finally resorted to good old Chat GPT, which I was trying not to get to, and it just
Why do
works.
you
Yeah,
hate to use the chat?
just chill.
Anyways, that's a separate day.
Okay,
Go ahead.
10 days, and it ends on the 15th. So yeah, it's not a full 2 weeks. That's all I
Yeah,
wanted.
10 days. I remember that from the did you knows that I gave you the other day. I just need to let you know.
Okay.
This is the audience that Ludacris has brought to golf.
What is Ludacris doing?
I mean, this is the players. So this is the players. This is the mug that I have. This is the hat that I told you to buy that you were arguing with me and you didn't want to buy. So this is the fifth. They claim this to be the fifth major. It's TPC Sawgrass, Florida. Okay. So if you don't know golf, I just need you to know.
Jacksonville, yo, Jacksonville.
Yeah. So number one, golf is so like buttoned up and like just hasn't it's never been like a fun thing for young people to come to for a very long time. And Live Golf came, kind of changed things up and started doing concerts. And so like look at this crowd. This is on a practice day and it was for military.
Nice.
So I'll explain what it was. I just need you to see the crowd that Ludacris has brought in. I mean, he's here.
Is he singing there? Like, is there
It's a
speakers?
concert. He's put on a full concert.
Oh, I thought maybe he was playing in the celebrity
Oh,
rag
and
thing.
no, this was like Monday practice day. Isn't this the most
Luda.
fun but insane thing you've seen in golf? Like if you didn't see the golf course, you would think it's an actual concert.
This I feel like is this new this year? The concert piece?
So well, we didn't get are you saying that because we didn't get to go to it
I was
when
like,
we were
we
there?
were not at a concert part of this, but did it happen that year?
Um, supposedly it happens, and it says Ludacris takes the stage at military appreciation during the Players Championship. So I'm assuming that Monday, the practice round day,
Mm,
that they probably always do like for military they do like a concert or something for them.
mm.
But yeah, I just wanted you to see that because that to me, so golf is so crazy. So another not a fun fact, but I wanted to hit you up with Colin Morikawa. He essentially, you know how in golf you do a practice swing?
Mhm.
Just you're not hitting a ball, you're just swinging It's a practice swing.
Hmm.
This guy tweaked his back and has to withdraw from the players from just
Coach
doing
Shayain,
a
this
random
is
practice
this
swing.
is what this is what getting old is.
He's
You
not that old, Bun.
shy, it doesn't matter. Literally, people are tweaking their back just like picking up their little duffel bag to go to the gym, getting something out of the trunk of the car. Like, do you know how many times I've heard
He
people?
just won a tournament. He's 29 years old. Anyways, I feel horrible for him because that's really, really not
That's what
cool. That
happens. You
sucks.
can tweak your back.
The back tweak happened for Colin. So that was my real major update. So, okay, here's a quick update for you on okay, I see a bunch of people are on. Thanks for joining on YouTube, everyone. I see you. I see
Mhm.
all of you. If you want to drop some things in the comments, let us know what you're enjoying and not enjoying. um, I just want to hit you guys up really quick with golf, and if you sometimes people don't really care about it, but it's just good to have basics.
Yes.
The one thing that you should be aware of how golf works is because unknowingly you are asking this, which you should know this. So I'm going to repeat for you mostly. You
Mm.
have a week, Monday to Sunday. Some players will start trickling in Monday. They will have a practice round. Technically starts on Monday, so you can practice Monday, and Ludacris could be in a concert. Tuesday practice. Wednesday is usually the pro-am day. Now, what is pro-am? Pro-am day is when you have one professional, so the tour player. So let's pick a player. Who do you want to pick?
I like Rory.
Rory. Okay. So Rory is in our group. We are HSBC or we are RBC or we're a big sponsor.
Oh,
So we just have money and we've bought a foursome in the pro-am.
we are a bank, ladies and gentlemen.
We are from the Sidelines and we are sponsoring
We
our own
we
foursome.
own a full bank. We are
Correct. So Rory, four of us in a group in a pro-am. So we pay X amount of money on Wednesday. And I don't actually know. I'm hoping the money goes to a charity. I actually don't know this part. I probably should find out. But the pro-am happens on the Wednesday. Sometimes, like when the LPGA has it, what they do, and I'm sure the PJ does the same thing. On the front nine, we might have Rory, and then he might leave. On the back nine, we might get another player.
okay.
I don't know if people pay for the same player to be there, but usually the players only play 9 holes. So that's usually Wednesday. And then either really before or really after when the pro-am is happening, some other players will go and like play their practice round.
Okay.
Okay. So that happens on the golf course.
Mm.
Then on Thursday, so today, the
Mhm.
tournament actually starts. The
Right.
tournament starts. They have Thursday, they have Friday. Friday is like doomsday essentially.
Oh my.
Essentially the top 50 players of whoever scored the lowest score in those 2 days
Uh-huh.
in the top 50, let's say the field is 150. Okay,
Okay.
150 players are playing. The top 50, they're the only ones that get to play Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
They're also the only ones who get paid.
Okay.
So everything out of pocket until you make what's called the cut. And
The
if you are
50,
playing
the
on
top 50.
Saturday, you get paid.
The
If
top
you,
50, yeah?
yeah, of that tournament.
Oh, right, okay.
So sometimes they have like exceptions that they might have an amateur come in from a college play. They might have somebody from another tour, whoever, kind of like how Venus got
Sure.
exemption to play. So the tournament gets to decide. They'll have a couple of spots for that.
Yeah.
That's how currently golf is run at the PGA Tour and elsewhere also.
Oh.
But now, this is my did you know part for you.
Oh my god.
Get ready, buckle up, because things are changing in the PGA Tour. They number one have a new CEO, Brian,
Hey
and he
B.
did a good job. He kind of, which is bold, but I think it's also the right move. He got everyone to be like, "Hey, fans, what do you guys want changed? What do you love? What do you hate? Send us a note."
Oh.
So supposedly he's been collecting this information.
Did you send them a note?
I did not.
Well, there it is.
Um, because they have enough people, smart people in play to do that. If they want to hire me, I can tell them what I
Mm.
think
Mm.
as an expert in professional sports,
Oh
but they
my.
didn't hire me. So I feel like they have made some pretty bold, big moves. Now,
Mhm.
remember, I feel like all of this is my personal opinion.
Oh God.
All of this is happening because Live Golf has come in and is a thorn in the PGA Tour side and has kind of shifted the narrative of what golf can look like.
This is
How
what they would call they have disrupted this
they have
space.
disrupted the golf industry for
Mhm.
sure.
Mhm.
And there are a lot of people who were so against Live and absolutely hated them. And there was just a lot of hatred towards it. I feel like that tension has maybe relaxed a bit, which is nice because we don't need to hate anybody, and especially a tour. Like, what are we doing?
Mhm.
You have too much time on your hand to be hating anything that's serious. Like that's not that serious.
Mhm.
So, okay, so a little part of me is like Live Golf wanted to make golf fun. So what they did was they had an individual part of the tournament and then they had a team part of the tournament, which is the match play part, which is where you see the teams coming together. They have
Mhm.
a concert piece, and they've made it shorter. So it's not a full week. It's like 3 days.
They're
There's
making
a
it
lot of
more
different things to change
mainstream.
things
They're
up.
making it more mainstream, more accessible, more catering to the person like myself who never really, followed the sport before, cared for it, and is yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
They got a lot of backlash because it was PIF. It was Saudi money, so they were going at the Saudi money. Then it was like, what are you guys doing? You're ruining golf. You have music on the driving range. You have music everywhere. So there was a lot of just like pushback because remember I told you like golf and certain parts of tennis are very like buttoned up. You must look a certain way. You must present yourself a certain way, or
Of
what are you
course.
doing in the sport?
It's tradition, it's what they're trying to keep alive,
Right.
which
And
I
there's a
understand.
time and place for those
Sure.
tournaments.
Sure.
Okay. So now this new CEO has come, and this is where my did you know fun facts I'm going to hit you with.
Go.
120 players only. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
The CEO says he wants a bit of what he's heard from the people and fans is they want the drama. So 150 is too big of a field. 120.
Okay.
They want to implement, which I love that everyone's doing this, what European football is doing, which is the bottom three teams go to the next tier down. And in this, so let's just say
Oh,
in the
sure.
PJ Tour and Corn Ferry. Corn Ferry is a second tier. So the bottom, I don't know the number of players. Let's just say the bottom 15 players or 10 players from the 120 would go into the Corn Ferry Tour, and
Sorry,
the
what is
top.
it? Why the Corn Fairy? This is
It's probably
sounding very
just let it be, Bun. You're ruining my did you know? And then
well,
the top 10 players from the Corn Ferry go into the PGA Tour. So just like in football, in soccer, in Europe, the bottom three get relegated. You go to the next tier down. The top three from the next tier come up. This is just what's happened in football forever. Tons of Americans used to make tons and tons of jokes about it and like hated it, and now it's like everywhere I'm going, everyone's implementing the structure, which I just find so fascinating that you guys are straight up haters and now you're all copying it. Because you know what it does? Do you know what it does? Does
no. I
anybody in chat know
honestly
why are people implementing this structure?
it just goes on for longer. It makes different leagues. It makes
No. It makes competition tighter. You can't slack off.
uh
You don't want to be the bottom 10. Every match day, every game, every golf course matters. You can't be like, oh, okay, I didn't make the cut here today. Well, I have 17 or 25 or 30 of the tournaments to play to make up. It's like,
understood.
no, no, you got to show up. And
Understood.
every stroke will count, everything will count because you don't want to play in Corn Ferry is like for the big ego PGA Tour guys, that's a big ego hit for them.
Well,
So what that does is what he said was, I hear you fans, but really he's talking to the sponsors. You guys want more drama. Golf has never been, like you said, mainstream, has never showed up in most people's feeds. It's never been controversial or exciting enough to get the other sport fan interested in it because it
mhm,
doesn't have that like attraction of spiciness is the best way to say it.
mhm,
So they're causing this because let's say for example Rory doesn't play well this
mhm.
season. He's going to be playing in the Corn Ferry Tour and that is going to be like a whole other holy crap
Listen,
moment.
whoever came up with that name alone We need to talk to them
You need to
because
Google it. It could be a sponsor. You should look into that. It's probably a
that
sponsor.
name just sounds like
So
it would be a lot
that's
of.
one. So 120 players there. So there's 120 players. You get relegated, so you go to the tier down. They have also now said that they're not gonna have like tons and tons of tournaments. Between 21 to 26 tournaments, they're bringing it in. So about 12 to 15 tournaments will be cut. The purse gets bigger, so you're playing for a lot more money. It's a lot more intense, and that's where the drama comes in as well. I mean, I'm sure TV is gonna have a great time, like making the dun dun dun, like all the
It
fun. Who
sounds like
makes
an
the cut?
episode of Drag Race meets Housewives. And when you say purse, you mean the amount
Money.
of money someone is winning. When you say words like corn ferry, purse, golf, I think it's an episode of Drag Race and I am confused. But we need to move on because we're already 40 minutes. We haven't even talked about tennis. And I am just waiting to apply my little tennis lip balm.
But I'm not done. You gotta give me another
Oh
second.
my
And
God.
then the last and final thing. So we talked about 120 players. We talked about having cuts. So there's relegation. So some of the players on the bottom will go to the next tier down. We talked about the tournament becoming smaller, so they're not just going to have 10 to 15 at least tournaments are going to be cut. I feel sorry for those tournaments. The purses will be bigger, and then they're going to start targeting going to bigger demographic markets, larger markets in the US. So hello Chicago, hello Boston, hello DC, hello New York City or New York.
Hello, Coach Cheyenne. Are we done?
So those
Oh,
are the markets where golf is going to be more in. So if you're in the big markets, which makes sense, more dollars, more sponsors, more fans coming to watch you. So you know what, CEO Brian? I'm here for it. Let's see how it all plays out. I wish you all the best. I'm looking forward to the new version of this.
oh my
To you,
God.
Bauman, what do you want to say to tennis?
I just think let's get into tennis. That's
Bun,
what's
I'm
going
giving the
on.
mic to you, so I'm saying go.
I
This is my
know.
passing
I
it
know.
on.
I'm just saying, let's just
You're
giddy
just
on up.
constantly wanting to fight. Here we go. Moving on.
Okay, we've woken up on the wrong side of the bed, everyone. It's perfect. It's
Mostly you.
live. Yeah. Listen, Linda, it's been fun. Okay. Wait, I need to hit the women's side of this because I'm in the Indian Wells chart. Who is Noskova? Do you know who that is?
What? No.
Anyway, she's in the quarterfinals with someone named Gibson, and they are both playing phenomenally. I watched a bit of it the other day while I was at the old gym. Gibson,
Where's
incredible.
Sean Bird when you need him with your gym
I
comment?
know Noskova has been killing it. She's beat all. She just beat little Paulini. She's killing it. Or what? No, was it Gibson that beat Paulini? Oh my god, I need to get this. I think it's Gibson. Talia Gibson she's just qualified for this tournament. She has no ranking in this specific tournament. She's beating, like, she's the one that beat sweet little Alex. The
But
our
we're moving past these two. I don't know who they are. Can you talk about the others?
Okay. Anyways, we've got the heavy hitters. 11 a.m.
Can
It
you
starts
talk about the fact that it's literally Australian Open all over again?
exactly. Sabalenka and Mbako are literally playing at 11 o'clock today. So in 14 minutes.
Correct. We will be watching.
Yeah, Svitolina and Swiatek and Pagula. Okay, who do you think is going to win the whole thing?
No, I just need to say how even made a comment and people have replied and I have 5 likes. Can you see?
Oh,
It said
no.
it's giving Oz Open. And how crazy is it that the bracket is like literally doing that? Vicky is on fire. I just need to say it out there. Sabalenka, you got a pretty diamond ring, girl, but you better put it in that case because she's coming for it. She's going to be attacking you. She's playing incredible, incredible tennis. I could see an upset happening there
I hope so.
or very close. And everyone in the chat when I was reading yesterday was going for Rybakina.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
No, I don't think she's gonna win it.
Me neither. I think Pagula's got it this time.
Mm.
I think Pagula's got it.
Okay, so Pagula wins this side of the draw. So Pagula has to play Iga. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
And then Vicky plays.
I would think actually Gibson, the Aussie, who I
Okay,
watched,
Vicky
and she's
plays
incredible.
Gibson. So then Vicky wins that. So in the finals, it's Vicky and.
and
Pagula,
yeah,
and then Pagula wins it all.
yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's,
Didn't see that plot twist from you. I
yeah.
will go with Victoria.
Okay.
Let's
Bako.
give it to her. It's right. I'm ready for her. I'm ready for her for a big
What a
win.
time. That'd be great.
Yep. So that's a fun update there. How about the men's bracket? First
Listen,
of all, let's talk about the match that I watched last night with
yeah.
Draper and Djokovic. I just need to replay because I know you don't even understand the screaming that was going on with me and the TV. They
No.
went to a third set.
Mm-hmm. I heard.
Draper broke Djokovic, and at one point it was 4-2. Djokovic is serving.
Mm.
It becomes 4-3. Draper makes it 5-3. Djokovic serves 5-4. Draper's serve. He just needs to get 4 points.
Yeah.
He wins the whole thing. He's serving incredible. So Djokovic couldn't break him. He was serving like he towards the end was playing incredible tennis. And you know when like Djokovic is like bent over trying to catch every ounce of air he
Mm-hmm.
possibly can and just like
Mm-hmm.
he does this thing with his nose and he goes deep and it's just like it's so Djokovic is so great. Um he breaks his serve button. I think at one point it was 40 love and there was like 40-15 and then Djokovic so 5-5, 5-5.
Right.
Djokovic 6-5 because it's his serve. Djokovic I think had 1 point or 2 points to beat Draper's serve and
Mm-hmm.
now it's 6-6. They're in the tiebreaker. And the roller coaster in the tiebreaker was the most insane screaming I have done. I was clapping. I was being obnoxious with the TV. Incredible tennis. It really could have gone either way. Draper should have won without the tiebreaker, but of course, nerves and everything else, and just the crowd. Yeah, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing.
I will
So
be
now
watching those highlights.
let's talk. Yes, let's talk quarterfinals. What are you thinking here? The only thing is, kind of happy Draper won because he was injured and he
Mm-hmm.
could play the Australian Open. So he's back. He's
Mm-hmm.
feeling good. Djokovic today against Medvedev, I don't think he would have had. Oh, who am I to say anything? But
Mm-hmm.
in my 2 cents, I don't think Djokovic would have had the legs to play Medvedev today because they were saying Medvedev hasn't lost a set. So he's
This
come
year,
off
which
his
is
private
yeah,
plane off of Dubai and made this like crazy thing happen that he said was leaving the war zone and he's like it was like a movie
right.
and he's just like mentally so grindy and focused that
Yeah.
I don't think Djokovic would have been able to beat Medvedev. I think that your younger legs recovering in less than 24 hours to play Medvedev, I think Draper has the better chance. So I think that that's going to be a fun match. Well, Carlitos, we already know what's happening there. Who's going to win between Fee and um
Zverev.
yeah.
Um, I think Zverev. I think Fee's been playing amazing, but I think he's just Zverev's so good. He's 6'6". He's just an insanely talented and tall human being that can move.
Really quick because I haven't been on IG on the
Mm-hmm.
IG chat.
Mm-hmm.
We had someone who said, "I would also like to know why corn fairy, or is it corn and then FAIRY like a fairy?" I
Yeah.
can't. It's a K with a K corn.
Oh, I totally thought it was. I thought. Oh, wait, and then is it Ferry?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. They're a manage. Oh, never mind. A Corn Ferry organization consulting comes up, but that's over here in Vancouver, so that's not it.
Well, it
Okay,
could be. They
PGA
could
Tour.
be a global company.
It says Corn Ferry Tour, and it's under PGA Tour.
Yeah, it's the tear
And
down.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyways,
We will figure it out for the next episode on why it's
I'm
called
gonna have to
corn
look it up.
fairy.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Okay, so you think Zverev, I think Fee, Sinner, or Tien? The fact that Tien beat Shelton, two lefties, incredible.
Sinner, obviously.
I think it's going to be an incredible match.
I'm
I
obviously
don't think that Tien's gonna like make it easy at all.
no. He's great. Um, I just super quickly back to Corn Ferry. I had to put it in the old chat, and it's basically it's a title sponsor. The PGA, it's called the Corn Ferry Tour because Corn Ferry is the title sponsor.
Yeah, I
It
know.
is the development tour beneath. Ba ba ba. Okay, Corn Ferry. The company is a global organization consulting and executive search firm. That's why. Okay, they became the title sponsor in 2019. There you are, everyone.
There's our Corn Ferry update.
Thank you.
Someone in YouTube chat is like, Corn Ferry sounds very Iowa. I couldn't agree.
Yeah, it does. It does.
And I love how everyone's spelling it like corn, like
Yeah, well,
COR.
because
Like
that
it's just too much.
That's what I mean. It sounds like an episode of Drag Race, Corn Ferry and Purse. Okay, that
Who's
is
winning the whole thing? Carlos. What's your
Carlos. Carlos.
okay? And then the next thing I wanted to bring to your attention
Oh my heavens.
was tennis, but it was oh
Yeah, what's on there?
Tien, 20 years, 3 months. It says youngest American man to advance in Indian Wells quarterfinals since his coach Michael Chang in '92. How fun is that?
Cute. We remember playing. Do you remember watching Michael Chang? I
Of course,
remember.
I remember. It's the only Asian guy and any only
Yeah.
like non-white person you saw on TV playing tennis, and he
Hmm.
was good. I remember him having big, strong legs.
Oh yeah, he was great.
Another fun thing, I just wanted to let you know that Ons is doing her game, her rules on YouTube. I'm really excited to check that out. I think that'll be fun because Ons is just so cute and she's pregnant. So we're excited for her on that one.
What do you mean she's
Um,
doing her game, her rules? This is like something she's made up?
yeah, like it's probably it says episode 1 with Paula. It's her
Oh,
solo bun.
got it. Cute. Mm.
Can we just talk about Sabalenka just crushing through Osaka 6-2, 6-4? Crazy talk.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was the score. Mm.
Yeah, that's craziness. Also, I need to know what happened here. Mira
Okay, this
slamming
me I
rackets,
can't I
screaming at people. Like, what's happening there?
if you're watching it, Shy's playing the video. Okay, she's what, 18 and
19, 20 maybe? 19,
she
20?
won the title last year, okay?
Yes, she's a very
She
good
won
player.
Indian Wells. She's an incredible player. She's top 10. And I don't know I think she had a moment with her racket. She was freaking out. But Shy, the best part is, and you're not showing this clip.
I know the white lady who's like, oh, I
Okay, so
can't find her.
there's a saying that says, like, oh my God, you're clutching your pearls. Have you heard this
Yeah.
before?
No, I
Okay.
know that saying.
Anyways, that woman literally
I will
had
find it, but
had a necklace. She's become
I
a
know I
meme.
saw that.
And
But
Mir
I didn't dig into deeper, like what was the drama? Why is she crying? Why is she slamming
she's
rackets? Why is she screaming at everyone?
I think she just freaked out because she has pressure to try and win. This girl
Want
that
to
she
look it up while I talk about Osaka?
what do you want me
Like
to look
what?
up?
Just Google Mira
Yeah,
screaming.
I'm telling you, she freaked out. She said F you to the whole crowd.
Yeah, but there has to be a reason why.
Because she lost. She was losing.
No, there's something bigger than
Okay.
that. I'll look it
Okay.
up later.
Back to Google.
Anyways, I just want to show everyone how cool is this Louis Vuitton and Osaka like shoot. I don't know if it's a collab, if maybe a collab of some sort, but like she just looks great in every photo, and I feel like they absolutely crushed it. I would love this outfit right here. I would wear this to Wimbledon. So if you want to send that over, I am there. And then they do it with the other athletes too.
I have an update for you.
Go.
It is exactly what you think an 18-year-old was doing. She screamed F you because she lost to Katarina, and the outburst was a result of a meltdown fueled with intense frustration and the pressure of defending her title and being booed by spectators
There you
at
go, being
well,
booed.
no. She was being booed by spectators as she was leaving the the stadium. That's when
Um,
she had the fu to everyone because she was probably behaving like a brat and breaking her racket and stuff. So that's when she did the fu, and that white woman just literally clutches her pearls.
it's actually really good.
The reaction is so good. It's incredible. Listen, coach, we've got 5 minutes. I need to
Yeah.
tell you about a fun story that popped up on my feed. It was Paris Fashion Week. All the designers, all the people were there, blah, blah, blah. But what stood out was this designer, Max Alexander, 10 years of age. This is a 10-year-old. Okay, what
10
the
year
heck?
old, okay.
What were you doing at 10? Basically, the coolest part about his fashion show,
What were you doing at 10? We just immigrated here when you were 10, weren't you?
I was in grade 6. I had a long,
Didn't we immigrate to Canada when you were 10?
yes, that's right. And I'm now telling you what I was doing at 10. I was in grade 6. I had a green sweater that I got bullied and teased over, and I had grown up one of those really long rat tails
Oh,
because
yes.
that was the
That's a
trend.
cool thing to do.
And I had taken months and months and months to grow out a rat tail. And then as I got here in grade 6, I got bullied over the rat tail. I immediately went home and I told mom to take the scissors and snip it off because that is not what the kids in Canada were doing, but it is exactly what the kids in Pakistan were doing at the time. I wonder what it was inspired. The rat tail was inspired by, but
I,
anyway,
do you think it was Star Wars and stuff? It wasn't like one of the
maybe,
movies where they had that little tail because didn't
yeah,
Sam have
but I don't know if we had access to Star Wars. I don't know if that was a thing then.
okay,
I
maybe
don't
not. Go
know.
ahead. He had a
Anyway,
rat tail, folks.
maybe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but anyway.
Ninja
I
Turtles.
think that's what it was. I think that's where the inspiration was. And the green sweater would have made sense as well.
Oh,
Why I love the green
oh my
sweater.
God. Someone in chat also, 1 second. They're listening about Amira and said she was clearly cycling. And if they threw her a chocolate bar, it would have solved everything.
Oh, that's funny. She was, yeah, I understand. We
Someone,
understand.
okay, go ahead. So I'm just reading the chats now. Go ahead.
Um, okay, this kid, Max Alexander, he debuted a 15-piece sustainable collection, which is the coolest thing. So it was sustainable materials. I mean, his inspirational was flowers. Shy, you need to go look this up
Well,
after.
I'm obviously Googling it because, like, how are people going to know what's happening?
He used dead stock, so stuff that you can't use, and once it's just like materials that can't be used. He used surplus recycled bags and biodegradable fabrics. He even had like an outfit that was made of like reused an old sari.
Cool. Okay, let's look at
It
this.
was
Which
beautiful.
one should I click on?
He's freaking 10.
Look at this. The flower.
That, yeah, and then click on him, top left. Look at him in his little cape. That's him, the little
Oh,
10-year-old.
sorry. My screen share. 1 second, everyone, please.
Please hold.
Okay, so keep going. So they who sponsored him or who?
Nothing. He's just his account is run by his mom. He's 10. He's been designing since he was 4, and he literally showcased 15 pieces, and his whole thing is be more sustainable, don't get into fast fashion. And the pieces are absolutely incredible. You would want to wear every single one of those. It was beautiful. He's
He
a
made
child.
this.
Yeah, and it's sustainable fashion. Like he's
Oh,
using
ties.
he is this kid. I can't. It
That's
took him
so
half
funny.
a year for these 15 pieces to put them together.
But like that's also incredible. That's pretty fast, isn't it? For half a year to do that. Think
Oh,
about how big these fashion brands and these people take forever to do all of their stuff. Good for
yes.
him.
Yeah, he's 10.
That's so nobody helps him, just his mom.
No, no, no. His mom runs his account, but he's got to have people that actually like do this work. Like I don't think he's sewing all this together. I'm pretty sure you have ateliers and people that put it
Well,
together.
so do you follow him or not?
I do now
And what is
after
it?
this.
What does his page look like?
His little IG is great. It's actually I looked it up. It's called Couture to the Max.
Cute.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just a freaking child.
How? But it's you know what? He's been given. Look at him over here.
I mean, come on, at 10 years, like that it's
You know
incredible.
what's nice is that he's been given the freedom by his parents to explore and try and create. So it's sometimes it's resources and having supportive people in your corner to let you tap into that. But you're also super creative and great. Like if people give you material and give you access to things, you would have also made really cool stuff. I could see you being like you're super creative when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Listen, at 10, I had a rat tail and I had a green sweater, okay? And I got bullied for both. And the green sweater and the rat tail, they both had to go.
I
So
thought it
that's
was the Mickey
rat.
Mouse shirt that they bullied.
No, I remember this green sweater. Like I would never forget it.
I had a green polka dot shirt that I wore to PE that they made fun of me for, but that's okay.
Should we have an episode on all the things
Yeah, that we got
bullied
bullied for
about?
being
Like
immigrant
not just
kids.
us, but like what people were bullied over for
For being immigrant kids. I would
well,
love to
it's
hear.
like, you know, that was one of the main reasons I got a job when I was 15. I was like, I wanted the Nike slides and the Nike bomber, and we couldn't afford any of it. I was exhausted. I was like, just want
Just give
that
it to me.
back.
Remember the really annoying Tommy Hilfiger shirt that you wouldn't leave the parents
We're
alone about?
we're
Like,
not getting into it. It's literally 1 hour on the dot. And
I'm just looking at this kid though. It's incredible.
listen, in the chat, there is someone that just said, bring the rat tail back. And you know what? Let's give it a whirl. Let's bring it right back.
He wants to bring the rat tail back. All right.
Coach,
Well,
you know
this
what
was
time
a very like scattered episode. So if you were listening and if you're still stuck with us, thank you for supporting us and sticking with us all the way to the end of this episode. I wouldn't say it was best free flowing, but you know what? We did it.
our
I hope you guys
transitions could
don't.
have used a bit of work, but you know what? You win some, you lose some. It's
You
fine.
what could have used some work?
Our transitions could have used a little bit of work.
Yeah, you were just on one today, but that's okay.
Perfect.
So
Oh, oh,
the
there.
transition. So, really quick. Hopefully you learned something about corn fairy. And that's going to get stuck in so many people's heads now because it's like, what is this corn fairy thing? It's the second tour below
In
the PJ
China
Tour.
and Avatar, listen, I came up with some
Yeah,
great stuff.
we had some really good fun facts for you guys. So hopefully you guys took some of that away. Thanks so much for sticking with us all the way to the end. If you have joined us on live, I've seen a bunch of you come into the chat. Thanks for joining us on the chat as well. You know, we love to hear your thoughts and feedback in the comments. I would love to know, what sports are you watching? Who are you cheering for? And anything else you want to share with us, do let us know. One thing you're either looking forward to for the weekend or you're going to watch over the weekend.
I am going to watch the 90s supermodel show on Apple TV Plus. Speaking of this little Max Alexander kid, it has Naomi, Christy, just a
Oh,
classic
cool.
Cindy, and what's her name? Evangelista, Linda. And it's really cool, Shy. It actually, and I don't think people realize the 90s like biggest supermodels were
I
all
feel like
friends.
I've seen this.
It's been around for a bit, but anyway, I'm just watching it now.
I've seen that. And if it's the same one that, yeah, if it's the same one, it's really good. I
It's
learned a
good.
lot actually on that. Like a
Yeah.
lot of stuff that they were doing that was like, they were the first to start these trends and to do the thing.
Everything. And they were all friends, which is the coolest part. They
Yeah.
were all rooting for each other, which
Yeah.
is the best part.
And they did like a music video together.
That's right. With Mr.
Like,
George Michael. You've even met Miss Campbell, haven't you?
I
You've seen
have
her in the
met
flesh,
them.
and she gets better and better with age.
Looks
Like
great.
she's stunning.
She looks absolutely incredible. But okay, so you're looking forward to watching that. I'm really looking forward to watching the tennis. Like I think it's going to be really good
Yeah.
tennis. And obviously the women's finals is Saturday, the men's finals is Sunday. There's going to be tons of tennis today, tons of tennis tomorrow because everyone we just showed you in the quarterfinals has to play each other today.
Mhm.
That's a lot of tennis. And then today's the women, tomorrow's the men, and then we'll have it's going to be great. I
Love it.
can't wait. What else? I think that's it. That's all I'm really looking forward to.
It's lunchtime for me, so we've got to go.
And there it is. See you guys back on Monday. Let me know what you want to hear in the comments. Thank you so much. And do all the things. Like, subscribe, all the rituals. And send the episode if you are listening. We'll see you next time from the sidelines with Coach Shayain and Behmann. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Bye.